Hello, grumpy old fart here. Um, I saw a video the other day, and the information that the man in the video put out was very compelling. Um, I do a lot of videos on unexplained phenomena. I did one on the stones at Baalbek, Lebanon. I did one on the H blocks of Pumapunku. I want to say it was Teotihuacan. There's a lot of things that we don't understand. A lot of this stems from the fact that the Navy issued a statement saying that UFOs are indeed real, and if they're real, what else could be real? Basically, what it boils down to is humans don't know everything we think they know, that they think they know. Our scientists keep finding new stuff that changes everything they thought they knew. And they've been teaching what they thought they knew for hundreds of years in schools, decades, in schools and things like that. They teach what they know, but then what they know turns out to be wrong. There's a place in Turkey called Göbekli Tepe. It's a big religious site. I talk about it in some other videos. It pushes the dawn of man back 5,000 years. Uh, and things like that boggle the mind, because when a scientist says they know for a fact that blah 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 blah, you gotta take a step back and think about it, because they don't know everything they think they know. All right, this man, his name is Michael Cremo. He wrote a book called Forbidden Archaeology. He has in his book sourced evidence. Now, again, I'm not saying I believe everything he says, but a lot of what he says makes sense. Because when you look at Baalbek, Lebanon, our ancestors did that according to these anthropologists and archaeologists, scientists. They say that our ancestors did this with not much more than rocks and bear furs, and they didn't have the wheel, and I mean they weren't much more than cavemen. Well, Michael Cremo's book, Forbidden Archaeology, he says he has evidence that uh, puts humans on this planet more than 200,000 years ago. There have been incidents where skeletal finds in material at depths that date them over 1 million years ago. Modern humans on this planet more than 1 million years ago. He recounted one story where in the gold rush in the California gold rush back in the day, they're digging into a mountain for gold, and they find relics, archaeological relics and skeletons at places that they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? And this is fresh mountains that have never been touched. If this happened once or twice or even a half dozen times, you could say, well, circumstances. Someone was in a cave and the cave collapsed on them, or someone fell into a crevasse and then later got covered up. That kind of thing. But the sheer number of these finds is staggering, and they've been finding them for a long time. But mainstream archaeology covers it up. They discount it. They find ways to fix it. Case in point, one of the chief opposers of this line of research, his name is Rainier Proch, Protsch. Rainier Proch. He's German, so I don't know how to pronounce his name. Protsch. He did a radiocarbon test and dated some of these skeletons at far less than 10,000 years, which puts it within the mainstream archaeological frame of reference, right? However, Proch was later found to have falsified many radiocarbon dates and was forced to resign his position. So this guy was found out to be a liar. Okay? Now, again, I don't believe everything that's in this book. I've not read the book. I've watched the video. This guy seems very credible. He's got sources. And this isn't just him saying it. He recounts stories and reports from different archaeologists all around the world. Okay, so this isn't an American thing. This isn't just with one country. These are archaeologists from all over the world who are reporting the same things, and this guy is reporting them in this book, and it blows mainstream archaeology right out of the water. It makes them look like fools, and I think that's the reason why they're fighting them so much. They've been teaching this little paradigm for so long. If Michael Cremo is right, why would anybody ever listen to him again? Because they're idiots. And I know that's a strong word to use when you're talking about a scientist, but when scientists change data to fit their narrative, that's not science. I don't care who you are. I don't know what it is, but that's not science. But think about this. I've been doing unexplained phenomena. The pyramids, the Baalbek Lebanon stones, the H blocks that I talked about. If Michael Cremo is correct, it helps. It goes a long way towards explaining all about these ancient megalithic sites all over the world. And I'm going to do more on the megalithic sites because they're fascinating to me. How did our ancestors do this? If Michael Cremo's right, it goes a long way to explain those. Okay? And mainstream science needs to catch up. That's all I'm saying. If a scientist tells you something that's just blatantly stupid, you kind of look at it and, you know, well, they've been doing that for a long time. I'm just saying. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.